She comes back only to find me sleeping. So I'm sleeping. So online undibusa for church, right? I sharpu. So they went get to church with her friend. I don't know how they went there. She's telling me that it's a church, Pana at Grahamstown. It's like isolated. It's big. Rich people were there. When they got there, they sat like on the chairs, and then underneath the chairs were the bowls. So they were told to take ezazitya, the bowls under the chairs, cut their cut the palm of their hands, I think, and thingy blood into the bowls. I was like, yeah. She was so traumatized, Shem. She was super traumatized when she was telling me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thabisa Skade. If you are new to my channel, welcome to our little but growing family. If you are a regular subscriber, thank you so much for your continuous support. And if you've not subscribed, please, as a please subscribe. It's free of charge. So today I am back with a little bit of a story and a chit chat on how important it is to stay prayed up. Like when we write on Facebook, City, don't forget to pray. We're not showing off. It's due to the fact that we know that there's things that are happening around us that sometimes we even don't know of. So it's very important for you to pray. Okay. So growing up, growing up, I liked church, like any church. My neighbors, I remember when I grew up, I used to stay with my mom, Elinge. My neighbor used to go to a Baptist. Sometimes I go to Baptist. My neighbor this side went to Baptist, and then opposite us, they went to, was it Bantu Church of Christ? Some Saturdays I would go there. Like I was open to like any church as long as there's God. I was young at the time, and then what I used to do was when I went to um first neighbor. Lega first neighbor, when I went there, so they would preach ngensindiso ndondondoni. What I used to do, I would imitate whatever they were preaching, like back home. They would preach like mama, and then when we went to Eslalini, I'd go preach that to my family back home. I remember before my aunt passed, wayengezela about how hot I was, but hey, awuvutha ntombi. Like awuvutha ntombi usemncinci ndondondo and things like that. And then like when I went to high school still, like I'd literally go to any church. Now on Sundays I'd go to a Wesley, Wisile. I'd attend the morning service one because it was quick, it was just like 1 hour. And then I'd be back home by 10, and then my sister goes kulega 11. Yeah, man. So, Nana God, we've been like this because ndiyibonile imimangaliso yakhe literally in my life. Wenzile ngendlela eningazaziyo that I am today. Even when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't understand. Really, if I'm being honest with you, I really, uThixo mntasekhaya. It can only be God. Ne? So the story is, if you've watched my story times, you would know that I went to upgrade my subject at in Grahamstown at Gedra Metric School. So the year was 2012. The year was 2012. Likewise, I like church. I am open to going to any church. When I went to Grahamstown, there was a church just nearby the res where I stayed. Like the church was near the Grand Res. It was, I think, Memoriam. It was Memoriam Methodist or something. I went there. It was nice. It was chilled. And then later on in the year, I had a roommate. Like our room was divided by cupboards, wardrobes, yeah. So it was the door kwela kala, the door straight there. And then when you come in, it was her bed, and then her wardrobe facing her side, and then my wardrobe. Like they were like combined together, like to divide us, and then my bed on the other side. And then her table and shelf thingy me bob, and mine on the other side. So that's how the room was thingy divided. So I had a roommate later on. So my roommate comes, my roommate loves church just like I do. And then she went to Rhodes University, and excuse me, she was studying at Rhodes. Excuse me. So I would go with her to SCO. I'd go with her to SCO at Rhodes some Fridays and like likewise, like whichever church she went to, they'd invite me with a friend, and I'd go with, because I did not mind church, any church, as long there is God. Ne? Sharp. So this is how I was saved by my sleep. This one Saturday, I was tired, man. I think I woke up that day, showered, ate, and went back to sleep. I was someone who, if I wasn't studying, I would watch a series or movies or whatever. But that Saturday, I was just sleeping. So my roommate came back to invite me to go to church. Sorry, my thing will be moving because I'm sitting in bed, guys. Kyabanda and ndihlala kwinto lento kwibhatshela ntoni, so andina couch or whatever, akho space for yona. Okay ke sharp, asikho lapho. She comes back only to find me sleeping. So I'm sleeping, so only undivusa for church, right? Hayithi sharp. So they went to church with her friend. I don't know how they went there. She's telling me that it's a church, Pana at Grahamstown. It's like isolated. It's big. Rich people were there. When they got there, they sat like on the chairs, and then underneath the chairs were the bowls. So they were told to take ezazitya, the bowls under the chairs, cut the palm of their hands, I think, and thingy blood into the bowls. I was like, yeah. She was so traumatized, Shem. She was super traumatized when she was telling me. I was like, yo. And then, she was like, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I couldn't do it. I went out of the church, ran out. I don't know how she even went back to Res. And I also don't know how her friend thingied. So that's what happened to her. I think it was a cult thing, whatever. So that's how I was saved by my sleep. I probably would have went to, because I'm this person who's super open to going to church as long as there's God. So she was like, thank God you were sleeping, because I came back like to fetch you so we could go to church, but I didn't want to wake you up. So I was probably not meant to witness Lonto Leyo. So saved by my sleep. Yeah, so yeah, okay guys, please stay prayed up. Like sometimes we are meant to see things, we are meant to witness them so that we can teach the other people and whatnot. But do pray so that God protects you, God leads you, God guides you, whatever that's happening. There's a lot happening around the world. There are things that we don't see ezenzeka in the spiritual realm. Asinoyazi kubusy bandase. So whatever omnye umntu are busy yiyo, like to harm you or to do whatever to you, wena just stay prayed up so that whatever they are trying to do kuwe ayisebe ingasebenzi. That's my like motto in life. Like umntu akenze la yenzayo ndizakwenzela endiyenzayo, then qhude manikiniki izindala zombini. So yeah, and also I've been watching these like confessions. They're here on YouTube. I watch these it's not confession sessions, confessions by like people that will say they are on cults, like to do money, to have money, things like that. They're doing rituals, this and that. So there was this guy who was saying like he's a witch in one of those, I think it's African Confessions. Yeah, I think the name of the page is African Confessions. So this guy was saying that he is a witch. He was close with his niece or nephew, I'm not sure, I think niece. So his cousin trusted him with her baby. So in the dark world, he was sent to, I don't know, destroy the baby or whatever the case was. When he tried, he failed because the cousin was prayerful. So he says that the people who are prayerful have no idea of the power that they have just by praying. So in this video, I just want to encourage you to like stay in prayer. Like you don't have, okay, if you want to do it, but sometimes it's not a matter of you have to kneel down. No. For instance, like I'll be chatting to God. I think I've said this before. Like I'll be like, God, I'm going through ABCD. Like hasana ndiyagowa. Like ndiyamuruka. First thing in my bed, mna xa ndivuka, Thixo ndinikezela this day to you. Apho nyathela khona uzuqala unyathela, apho mbamba khona uqala ubambe. At the end of the day, yonke into endiyenzileyo namhlanje, may it be to glorify your name. That's just my prayer mna every day. And then every Sunday, I will kneel down ke ngoku. I have time. I'll kneel down ndicela uThixo ngeveki ndimcele uba makuthi, because I know witchcraft is real. When I get witchcraft, it is very much real. Like baza kucinezela ebusuku, baza kutyisa ebusuku, they will fight you at night. Emini you're at work, at night they're here to fight you. So uThixo, guys, he works in mysterious ways. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. So please stay prayed up. When we say don't forget to pray, like don't forget to pray. So please stay prayed up. I hope God like stays with you guys through and through. In everything you do. When you are happy, praise God. When you are in need, ask God, like seek God literally, guys, every day. I hope this video helped someone out there. I don't know how. But do stay prayed up. It's very important. I know this was a short one. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.